Well, a lot of the co-ops were like ours at Adams. We did not have a large meeting place to have an annual meeting. And in order to accommodate them, and there were a number of other co-ops, I don't know how many were in the Caravan, but it was started by the state association about the first part of 1950s. They purchased a tent, actually purchased 2 tents and a small registration tent. And I believe there might have been about 1,500 folding chairs, and this was loaded up into a couple of trailer trucks, and they just made the tour from co-op to co-op with those that wanted to participate in. Not all the co-ops participated, and they would try to catch about 2 co-op meetings in a week.
We would set up during the day, then we had an evening show. The co-op would put on a beauty contest, a local talent contest, and had some professional entertainment. Then the next day, they would have the business meeting all day long. And they had the finals of the contest they'd had. And then we would tear down late of evening after the annual meeting was over and move during the night to the next location and do it all over again.
I started working at the AIEC in April of 1965. My boss, Lyle Dunham, ran the printing department, but he also was the manager of the Caravan. He decided that I needed to go on the Caravan with him. At that time, there were 3 co-ops left that used the tents. So I went out with him to Adams and Southern and Egyptian. And back then, the co-ops were doing a lot of merchandising. They were building loads, so they had the merchandise tent where the co-op members could come in and buy a water heater or a refrigerator or electric stove.
This, you got to remember, is before TV or there really was any type of entertainment, especially in the rural areas. Most of the entertainment that we got, and this is what attracted people in the meeting, came out of WLS, which was a country radio station out of Chicago that had a good following in downstate Illinois. Different entertainers from that era would come down, and sometimes they made the entire trip, sometimes just certain co-ops handled, but I remember Louisville and Scotty, which were very popular. I remember them being in Camp Point one time with the Caravan, and in about 1960, we decided we were going to feed them, and we'd barbecue pork chops. They would feed them, and this always attracted people to come.
And I remember I was working up on the stage, and a gentleman walked up and asked me, he said, "Is this where Homer and Jethro was going to be?" And I said, "Yes, sir, I understand they're on the program." And it was Homer. He looked at me and said, "It's too good for him."
At one point, we had a bunch of chimpanzees up on the stage performing and riding bicycles, and then we'd have to chain them to the, to the stage floor when they weren't performing.
In the Caravan, it was one thing that they kind of looked forward to, and that, of course, is what we were trying to promote, is to get a lot of people to come to the meeting so they understand what a co-op is and the business of the co-op, and understand how they elect directors and how they control the co-op.